This is The Freshman Book 2, Chapter 7. It's time to have the talk, but will it be with Chris, Caitlin, or James? Oh, thanks. Chapter 7, The Talk. You stand on the roof of your dorm in front of James as snow falls around you. James, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. It's kind of important. Of course, you can talk to me about anything, Mary. There's a moment of silence while you try to find the words you want to say. You look up at the snowflakes drifting lazily through the air. A little snow was here and there, disseminated in her hair. Poetry? Something you wrote? Emily Dickinson. I thought I could swear it was written for you. Snowflakes really suit you. He wipes a snowflake from your cheek. Poetry in a snow flurry? How romantic. You really know how to sweep a girl off her feet. I think the credit really goes to Emily Dickinson for that one, but if you like that, I've got a whole repertoire of classic poetry. James pulls you in close. He kisses you, gently at first, then more deeply. Warmth spreads through your body, down to your toes. Wow, what's gotten into you? Scotch would be my guess. That's a good wow, right? You wrap your arms around James's neck and pull him back down for another kiss. I'll take that as a yes. I could stay out here kissing you all night, but you did want to talk about something, did you not? Thanks for the reminder. So, this talk, should I be worried? Not at all. It's just, I was talking to Abby inside, and she got me thinking about where this is going. I guess I'm just wondering, have you thought about our relationship at all? I have thought about it a bit. All I know for sure is that I love being around you. I'm not sure what the future holds for me, but I definitely see you in it. James pulls you into a hug. You nestle into the warmth of his chest, your head tucked under his chin. You know, Mary, I've always believed my writing to be the most important thing in my life, but I'm starting to see things differently. Are you saying I'm a distraction? The best kind. There's something special about you. I haven't been able to get you out of my head since the day you walked into Vasquez's office. Sorry. I don't want to be with anyone but you. Just say the word and I'm all yours, whenever you're ready. James? I want to see where this is going, so I'm ready. Making it official. You and James are officially dating. I thought they were officially dating before this, so this doesn't actually change anything in my mind. James pulls back and looks deep into your eyes, smiling. I don't need any more time. I know what I want, and it's you. Look how far we've come, from fake fiancé to real girlfriend. Girlfriend? Yeah, if that's okay. Yes, you can call me your girlfriend, all the time. In fact, tell everyone you see. Trust me, I will. Though, can we make just one agreement right now? What's that? No pet names. You can't be serious. That's practically the whole reason to get into a relationship. No pet names? Not even kitten pickles? Why is that the first one that comes to mind? I'll accept darling. Ew, okay, why don't we just stick with boyfriend or girlfriend and let the cutesy nicknames happen naturally? Sounds fair to me. You stretch up on your toes and bring your lips to his, savoring the warmth of the kisses in the cold night air. As you're about to draw away, James draws you even closer, squeezing your body against his. Mary, we should go back to the party, 'cause we don't have any diamonds. Before we get a little too carried away. Are you sure? He nuzzles his face into the side of your neck, planting soft kisses just below your ear. Well, I was. No, we should get back in there. You're the man of the hour. We can't just disappear. I suppose you're right. Another time, maybe? As long as we pick up right where you left off. You mean right here? He gives you a playful bite right where he had been kissing you. That's the spot. Now come on. Stop trying to distract me. James pulls back and grins at you, taking your hand. All right, let's go. Hand in hand, you and James head back down to the party. The music gets louder and louder as you walk back into the living room. Zach has his phone plugged into a set of speakers and is playing something with a thumping bass beat. Let's turn this party up a notch. They're in the dorms. How is the RA or the police not showing up at this point? Yes, this song is my jam. Mary, can we move this table to make room for dancing? I got it. Not if I get it first. You can both get it. Trip and Logan each grab an end of the table and start a tug-of-war over it. Come on, man, we can't both carry it. Which is why you should let go. Their argument is interrupted by a sharp rap on the door. Both Logan and Trip drop the table with a heavy thud. Uh-oh, we're probably being way too loud. Zach turns the music down as you head for the door. You open it cautiously. So sorry about the noise, Professor Vasquez? Vasquez stands in your doorway with Yasmin just behind him. He holds an expensive-looking bottle in his hands. Professor... Is that wine for me? I think it's for James. What are you doing here? Is that how you welcome all of your guests? Aren't guests normally people you invite? An awkward silence hangs between you for a moment. That didn't go well. Sorry, you're right. That was rude of me. I'm sorry. Apology accepted. So, what are you doing here? Vasquez looks uncomfortable. Yasmin steps out from behind him. I thought it might be nice to come congratulate you all on your hard work. So, do you want to come in? Vasquez looks to Yasmin for the answer, and she gives him a harsh nod. Yes. Okay, then. You open the door to let them pass you. Thanks for your hospitality, Mary. All of your friends freeze in place as Vasquez and Yasmin enter. For the first time since you met, Vasquez looks nervous. Mary, why are the children staring at me? We thought you were the RA, so we got a little spooked. Well, clearly I am not your RA, so please return to your evening as though I weren't even here. You heard the man, let's turn it up! Zach turns the music back up while Chris and Logan start pouring more drinks. You lead Vasquez and Yasmin into the kitchen. You can put your wine down here. There should be some glasses at the top shelf of the cabinet. Yasmin grabs a wine glass. She pours herself a glass of the Bordeaux that Vasquez brought and smiles at you. Don't worry about him. He's surrounded by material. He'll be just fine. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the center of it this time. So, James's play. Yes. I figured you'd all be waiting to hear, but I think I should talk to James first. Of course. I'll help you find him. You spot him in the corner of the room, talking to Trip and Edgar. You lead Yasmin over to them. All I'm saying is The Crown and the Flame is not just a game, and it deserves some respect. Sorry to interrupt. I've got someone here who wants to talk to James. Of course. We'll get out of here. James, we'll finish this discussion later. I guess that's my cue, too. Mary, you put in so much work getting my play to the stage. I think you deserve to hear this, too. Yes, James lets out a shaky sigh. I should hold James's hand. Relationship improved. Your relationship with James will be affected. You reach out, take James's hand in yours, and give it a squeeze. James smiles at you. Okay, I'm ready. Give it to me straight. The performance went off without a hitch, and your audience loved it. In my opinion, I'd say it's definitely marketable material. I think you may have a hit on your hands, and I'd be a fool to miss out on this opportunity. Yasmin extends her hand toward James. I'd like to do business with you, James. James stands still for a moment, then shakes Yasmin's hand. I can't believe it. Yeah! You let out a cheer, and everyone who is pretending not to listen comes over to congratulate James. I knew you had it in you. Congratulations, man. I think this calls for drinks. Zach turns the music up to full volume, and Darren starts pouring a line of drinks on the kitchen island. Here's my card, James. We can talk details later. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you so much. Wow. Don't thank me until after you've gone through the revision process. Trust me, it's a doozy. For now, enjoy your night. Yasmin shoos you and James off to the kitchen. All of the play's cast, along with Professor Vasquez and Yasmin, gather around the island, drinks in hand. James picks one up. Speech. Oh, I couldn't. Everyone quiet. James is gonna say something. The excited buzz in the room dies down, and all eyes turn to James. He clears his throat. For a playwright, I'm really not great at speeches, so I'll keep it short. None of this would have happened without every one of you, and I can't thank you enough for that. But there's two people I have to thank in particular. Professor Vasquez for mentoring me, pushing me, and giving the opportunity to make it my dream reality. And Mary for helping me put all of this together and for her unwavering support. So, drink up. Everyone starts to lift their cups. Wait, we've got to toast to something. Let's toast to James. To James, the best writer we know. No offense, Professor Vasquez. Just this once, Mary, I won't correct you. To James. To James. Everyone sips from their cups in unison. Logan deftly bounces a ping pong ball into a cup. It's really a lot easier than everyone says it is. Just drink, stack, bounce, repeat. I see, but doesn't stacking the cup make it more difficult to bounce the ball? Well, yeah, that's what makes the game fun. But what happens once all the cups are stacked? Then someone's stuck drinking the full cup in the middle, and then reset the cups and play again. Vasquez scribbles furiously on his notepad. Using the same cups? Interesting. Yeah, that is kind of gross. I'm telling you, I didn't even think. I just put my arms around him and squeezed until the lobster puff flew right out. And that's how you met Stephen King? I had no idea who he was until he turned around. Wow, thanks for saving my life. Makes one hell of a book inscription. Is this the twerking I've heard so much about? No, twerking looks like this. Madison starts twerking. Vasquez stares at her, wide-eyed for a moment, then begins to scribble in his notebook. I see. This is excellent material. Professor, are you drawing a diagram? Also, there's YouTube. It's all part of the process, Mary. You don't sell books with fuzzy details. Aw, come on, Professor. Have one more shot with us. You can stay longer if you want. I'll admit, this is the first time I haven't wanted to tear my hair out at the sight of you. Yasmin helps Vasquez through the door. He's a bit more disheveled than you've ever seen him, but he looks happier than you've ever seen him, too. Oh, I'm way too old to be staying up all night. So, Mary, if you could just write up, 10 pages or so on the rest of the evening. Vasquez! Come on, I'm joking. I'm allowed a sense of humor after a few shots and some jungle juice, I would think. At the doorway, Vasquez turns and places his hand heavily on James's shoulder. And you, young man, should be extremely proud of yourself. You will obtain your goal if you maintain your course. Thank you, sir. That means a lot coming from you, although I admit I don't recognize the quote. Marcus Aurelius, maybe? A fortune cookie that came with last night's dinner, but appropriate for the occasion nonetheless. Again, Mary, thanks for having us. I'll make sure he gets home okay. James, give me a call whenever you... Vasquez suddenly stumbles, gripping the doorframe for support. His eyes look oddly unfocused. So, he has a terminal illness. He's probably taking drugs for the terminal illness. You shouldn't be mixing drugs, prescription drugs or any other drugs, with alcohol. So this is really, really bad. Professor Vasquez, are you Vasquez collapses to the ground. Yasmin immediately drops to her knees and rolls him on his back. Maybe he's just had too much to drink? You immediately think of the cancer he's been struggling with. Or something much worse. Someone call an ambulance, now. Will Professor Vasquez be okay? Play the next chapter to find out. Well, I didn't think of it until just now, but yeah, that was really bad.